Ayavarnilai surniaishe Abyawaharnilai
Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your monthly message. These are timeless readings, so whenever the universe nudges you to watch, there may be a message here for you. These readings are also general, and normally I focus on general readings for each zodiac sign, but this time around I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and focus on love. Let's switch it up a little bit and see what love messages come through for each zodiac sign. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the Romance Angels deck, right, to kind of see what the focal energy for you is in regards to love, romance, perhaps relationships. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's see what's out there for you in love, what's going on. One card, please. All right, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can get three tarot. That's never a fun card to have, right? Let's see if we can get 3 tarot cards. But at the same time, if somebody's not giving to you as much as you're giving to them, that's a clear indication that you deserve better. So, right? Look at that. The Chariot, the King of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. So Aquarius, you may be leaving somebody behind. You may be leaving behind a fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Maybe that's also somewhere in your chart, and now you finally worked up the courage to move the heck on. You know, it could also read like that. So I could see it this way. I could see it as in you could literally be leaving a person, but at the same time, I could look at it as maybe leaving behind a mindset that's not working anymore. It's not helping anymore. So sometimes we have to switch up and change our mindset towards the things that we want to see rather than what we're afraid of having or not having, you know, or afraid of not having. So I'm looking at this, Aquarius, as you're moving on from something or someone. The Chariot is that determination, that focus. You're shifting your focus towards a goal that you want to achieve or an outcome that you want to see. You're harnessing the despairing energies in yourself in order to find balance and equilibrium and alignment that's going to help you get where you need to go. So you're definitely moving on and trying to leave the past behind. This would be the 6 of Cups energy. That's definitely the past energy. Maybe somebody that you have had a strong bond or connection with, or again, leaving past patternings or mindsets behind that maybe would deflect love, right? Because that's a possibility. But either way, I feel like you're leaving something or someone behind, maybe even a mindset behind that's not working. And that's why it's this unrequited energy, right? So if somebody didn't show you full on love the way you felt you deserved to be loved, if they caught you up in that loop with the 6 of Cups, because 6 of Cups energy is oftentimes an energy that you struggle to release from, I feel like you are releasing yourself from that. You're working up the courage to finally cut the cord or let it go and move on with the Chariot energy. This is also Cancer, so you might have Cancer somewhere in your chart. Whoever this person is could also have it somewhere in the chart. But nonetheless, this is you picking up and going and leaving it in the dust, leaving the past in the dust, because you want something that is more suited to you, something that, or someone that is more in alignment to you. King of Wands energy, again, confidence, courage, go get 'em energy. It's also determination. So again, I can't help but feel that you might be more determined now than ever to leave the past behind, because as you look at the past, you realize, hindsight, you know what, this person wasn't giving to me as much as I was giving to them, or that situation wasn't really fulfilling me properly in a way that I feel that I deserve, right? So now it's time to pick up my things and keep it moving. You may have come to the realization that a mindset wasn't working anymore, or a situation with somebody wasn't working anymore, and then it's like, okay, I need to shift my focus with the Chariot card and go in the direction that's going to suit me. Go in the direction that's really going to help me, fulfill me, edify me, lift me up, and love me, right? So it just might be a matter of the determination to cut cords, to keep something away from you. It's just not like, it's not in your best interest anymore. So it's kind of like, I'm feeling the energy of like turning the other cheek to that, and focusing on what is going to work, focusing on what is going to give you that equal give and take. All right. This energy, again, is the idea of, you know what? There might not be enough love here in this situation, especially if it's with a certain someone. There may not be enough love in this situation, but I know I deserve better, right? Especially with the Chariot and the King of Wands energy together. It's that fight, that inner fight, to say, you know what? I don't need to tolerate this. I know what I deserve, and I'm going to move in the direction of that. I'm going to release this Six of Cups energy. That Six of Cups energy is sometimes a pain in the butt, because when it comes up, it's nostalgia for the past, or things that were or could have been. You know, it's like the shoulda, coulda, wouldas of life. And it can keep you dwelling on certain things or people or situations that didn't maybe pan out the way that we had hoped. It keeps us a lot of times in our thoughts, in our memories, wishing and nostalgic for things that could have been. And oftentimes it's a process to free ourselves from that energy. It can really tie us up in a loop. It could literally play our thoughts on repeat. And that's where it gets the best of us up, and oftentimes it sometimes can prevent us from moving forward. And the past needs to be released in order for us to actually seek the new. And I think that's what's happening here with your energy in this Chariot. You're moving on. You're releasing what's not working. You're freeing yourself up, so you can take charge with the King of Wands and move forward. So let's see what this Six of Cups is all about. You deserve love that is more in alignment with you, more balanced. All right, Queen of Swords, Queen of Spades energy. That is your Aquarian energy right there. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? So this is saying that there is a determination here, because the Queen of Swords is that and they're not gender specific, but she is a very strong and resilient energy. She has a backbone of steel. She walks in truth, stands in her authenticity, and doesn't let anything really slip by her anymore. She's also very focused, smart, logical, intellectual. So at the end of the day, you've got your wits about you with the Queen of Swords energy. And it kind of feels like the Queen of Swords always carries the sword right in front of her. And it's kind of feeling like she literally took the sword and cut the cord, right? She took the sword and cut the cord with the Six of Cups. So recently, if you've done some healing work on yourself or shadow work where you're fully free from anything in the past that would create a limitation or feeling of imbalance love-wise, it looks like you freed yourself up from that. So if you finally cut the cord of an old relationship, if you finally healed your heart and now are in the process of moving forward with the Chariot, kudos to you. Congratulations for working up that courage and being determined to proceed forward, right? And with the Queen of Swords being there, it's kind of confirming that you did the right thing. Because who needs, nobody needs imbalanced love or unrequited love. We deserve love that's going to be equal, equal give and take, reciprocal. So let's see if we can get 3 cards here, Aquarius. You're finally letting go of something or a mindset, something that isn't working. And if it's a mindset that you're switching up or you're freeing yourself from, that maybe wasn't working, it's actually going to liberate you. Again, cutting the cord, right? Liberating you, freeing you. It'll free you up to then attract the kind of love that you deserve, right? So there's that little bit of stagnant energy where you might be feeling stuck in the past, right? Something is over with the Death card. And it's also, if a relationship hasn't ended, this is also change and transformation, and that's kind of the vibe that I was feeling, because if you are moving on from the past, you are changing, you are evolving, all right, and you are moving into another phase, right, where something ends, something new begins, and where something falls out of your life, it's also to make room for something new to enter. So that Death energy is saying you're getting out of a stagnant period when it comes to love and relationships, with these two cards. Okay, look at that. And that's an energy of balance and harmony and happiness. So you're leaving something behind in order to seek happiness, because if an old relationship wasn't working, if it was not balanced or equal, then you had to kind of pick yourself up and move away from it in order to seek what is balanced and in alignment with you here with this Merriment card. I always say harmony with this card because there's a sheet of music here, okay? And they are making music together. So if you're worried about finding love, this card is kind of indicating that, you know, a more reciprocal energy is on its way after leaving something or someone behind. You unstuck yourself, you got unstuck, and you cut the cord out of this loop, and now that you have, it's actually opening you up to future possibilities. So let's see if we can get a playing card here on this little trio. Because when things are constant, they're stuck, they don't really move, you know. There's no sway there with the constancy cards. It's almost like it's in place. It's constant and in place, right? But you're shifting out of that stuck energy. You're letting it go. You're moving on with the Chariot. I think the Queen of Swords also has had clarity, and now you see clearly for what things are, for what they are and what they aren't. And I think that's also helping you move forward and cut the cord too. So let's see if we can get main card. Okay, so Eight of Swords energy is where you feel stuck. You feel trapped, right? You feel like it is a mental blockage sometimes, and I think that's what it is. You're freeing yourself from that. Again, the Death card energy has the scythe, and the scythe does cut things down. The sword in the Queen of Swords also cuts to the truth of a matter. So I think that's what this is. This is you liberating yourself to find your happiness elsewhere, because you deserve that. All right, so it's like you getting out of your own way, getting unstuck. But you did the shadow work here with the Death card. You definitely did. And if something ended with a certain someone, it's to set you up to find better, to find relationships that are happier and more in alignment and are equal give and take. Whoa, okay, so there's one, and here's another one that fell out. All right, let's see if we can get one more. Okay. All right, so it says freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. I think the Queen of Swords has easily cleared the path, okay, for you. So we have the forgiveness energy. It says stop focusing your energy on past events. There you go. The past is in the past. There's nothing you can do about that. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So the past is, with this card here, you're cutting yourself away from the past. You're shifting your focus, again with the Chariot, onto the future and leaving the past behind. So I think you're already doing that. Like, this is also indicating, hey, forgive the past for what it was, for what it wasn't. Forgive them, forgive you, forgive the situation. You can't really fix what it was at this point, but you can always move forward, right? And learn from it. So let's see what this says. It says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, again, and your relationship will magically transform. Again, you got to accept what is and what is, what was, what wasn't, you know, that kind of thing. There's no point in kind of beating a dead horse in a sense, right? Criticizing one another, because it leads just to further unhappiness. Love and accept the situation for what it is or what it wasn't, and things transform. Okay? So, Aquarius, this is your reading. I hope that you are well, safe, protected wherever you are. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Sending you love again. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, please do connect with me on Etsy there. Check my information down in the description box, because all my information's there. You could check out my shop, see what's available, and you could book a reading whenever you're guided to. So I'm going to leave you here, okay? Take care of yourselves wherever you are, and keep shining.